Fantasy football targets you don't want to lose to the waiver wire after week 1. Subscribe to Sportsmafia for more videos. Quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, Pittsburgh Steelers. Just 2 years ago, Roethlisberger threw for a league-leading 5,129 yards and 34 touchdown passes, though he logged the most interceptions as well. Yet if the Steelers take an aggressive approach through the air with Juju Smith-Schuster, Deontay Johnson, James Washington, Chase Claypool, Eric Ebron, and Vance McDonald, Roethlisberger could creep back into top 10 fantasy scoring range among quarterbacks. Quarterback Cam Newton, New England Patriots. In a 14-game 2018 campaign, Newton finished QB 12. He's healthy with limited offensive weapons, which means we could see him on the run this season. For his career, Newton has rushed for 4,806 yards and 58 touchdowns. If necessary, he will tuck the ball and run for yardage. If you prefer a quarterback who can rack up some extra points as a ball carrier, take a look at him in the late rounds. Aside from wideout Julian Edelman, Newton's weapons won't excite you, but he has some starting appeal in favorable matchups because of his rushing capability. Running back Zack Moss, Buffalo Bills. Under offensive coordinator Brian Daboll, the Bills have logged the 6th most rushing attempts 2 years in a row, and 2 running backs recorded at least 115 carries in both seasons. The Bills will likely rely on Singletary and Moss to carry most of the load on the ground, though the latter has more upside because of the former's issues with fumbles. The rookie third rounder has flex appeal with a running back 2 ceiling. Running back Malcolm Brown, Los Angeles Rams. If Henderson doesn't suit up for week 1, Brown and rookie second rounder Cam Akers could split the rushing workload. While the latter's draft pedigree suggests he has significant upside, the 6th-year veteran holds the edge in playing experience. Akers has a strong season outlook, but Brown may handle the bulk of the touches for the first few weeks. Managers who whiffed on running backs during the draft can do some patchwork at the position here. Of course, once Henderson returns, Brown should go back on the waiver wire. Running back Antonio Gibson, Washington Football Team. Because Washington invested a 3rd-round pick in Gibson, he's the running back who stands out. As Javala writes, the Memphis product has a wide receiver background, which makes him a potential threat on all 3 downs. Secondly, McKissick only has 88 rushing attempts in 4 seasons. If you need a dual-threat running back with upside and points per receptions leagues, grab Gibson without hesitation. Wide receiver DeSean Jackson, Philadelphia Eagles. Typically, you want to stay away from aging wide receivers. Yet, 33-year-old speedster DeSean Jackson has an opportunity to start the season with high volume of targets. Even though we only saw a small sample of Jackson and quarterback Carson Wentz last year, the two connected 8 times for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns in Week 1 against the Washington Football Team. The 13th-year veteran averages 17.4 yards per catch for his career. He's worth a gamble with 2 receivers out. Tight end Hunter Henry, Los Angeles Chargers. While Keenan Allen will likely command a high target volume, running back Austin Eckler or Henry could slip into the number 2 spot in the pass-catching pecking order depending on the opponent. In 2019, Henry caught 55 passes for 652 yards and 5 touchdowns. He may see an early spike in numbers if Mike Williams misses a few games. Tight end Chris Herndon, New York Jets. While Jamison Crowder and Chris Hogan could see most of the targets at wide receiver, tight end Chris Herndon may open the season with a big role. He's going into his 3rd campaign with Darnold. As a rookie, the Miami product hauled in 39 passes for 502 yards and 4 touchdowns. Herndon goes into the upcoming campaign healthy and available for Darnold, who has a shortage of familiar pass-catching options. The two could rekindle their spark from 2 years ago. That's it for today's Sports Mafia video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more Sports Mafia content, click the circle subscribe button so you never miss a single video. Hope you enjoyed.